I'm not quite sure how we haven't met yet either. Actually, that's not true. I'm pretty sure it's my fault. I thought I had to have it all figured out. Like career, check. Money in the bank, check. Hairstyle appropriate for my age? Yes. Am I a success? Do I have a happy life? Yes! Great! Let's go find a wife. And all my friends were like, why does every date end the same? And I was like, because I know everything about her except her name. She will be a short, brunette, Catholic Latina from the city of Chicago. Maybe she's part Polish, part Mexicano, just like me. And she loves to dance, just like me. And she loves Rakim, just like me. And she knows every single line to The Breakfast Club. Why does it sound like I'm looking for me? As you can see, I can get a little wrapped up in who I think you're supposed to be. And what I have been told is a real man. So instead, here, tonight, is a declaration of exactly who I am. Simplest terms, the most convenient definitions. My full name is Joseph Edwin Philip Hernandez Kolsky. I don't read nearly enough books. I love my Roku way too much. I don't watch Game of Thrones though, because I can't handle the commitment of another TV show. I don't follow soccer. I think Bob Marley is way overplayed. And if I die and somehow end up in hell, the soundtrack will be Bone Thugs and Harmony, Mumford and Sons, and ABBA. I can't stand the royal couple. I don't give a shit about Kate or her baby. I think they're simply the Kardashians with a little bit of purpose. I get annoyed by people who don't know their directions. The ocean is west, figure the rest out. And sometimes I wax my eyebrows. Because my mom once looked at me and said, you should wax your eyebrows. And sometimes I curl my eyelashes. Because my mom once looked at me and said, you should curl your eyelashes. She curled them. A girl complimented my eyes, and I've been doing it ever since. I miss my mom a lot. It's been over 7 years now. And loss like that never goes away. You grow from it, and you learn how to put it away. I love snowboarding. It is my white privilege sport of choice. I also love an occasional cigarette and a Smirnoff Ice because they make me feel like the bad boy I never was. I think that fighting is allowed in hockey because it is a white-dominated sport, which is why I want to implement inner-city hockey programs. Watch how quickly fighting will get banned as soon as we give blacks and Latinos hockey sticks and we can have a real conversation about race in America. See, that's what's important to me. I don't have time to post selfies on Instagram. I don't give a shit about how many likes my photos get. And yes, I'm totally lying, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to remember what's important. The clear sky, a day after a rainstorm, the early morning exercise that I have to get up for, and the hand that I have to keep putting on my sister's back. I plan on singing Bill Withers and the Beatles' Blackbird to our children. And when it comes to our wedding, I hope you love Anita Baker's Giving You the Best That I Got, because I want that to be our first dance. And I want to have a late night, all night dance party where we get unbelievably sweaty to house music. And you better bring your sneakers, because I will fuck you up on a dance floor. That's not a threat. It's a challenge. And here's a promise. As long as I'm with you, you'll never have to open another door again. You're going to have to get used to having a new best friend. You will always feel loved. I give the best damn hugs. And you're going to have to get used to doing things with only one hand, because I'm always going to be holding the other. So, I'm really psyched that you visited my profile. pick. Let's grab coffee next week, yes? Love. That's too much. Sincerely, Joe.
Real cute. And well written. And wasn't that touching and sentimental? And most of all, full of shit. Absolute bullshit. I'm so tired of you people telling all of us about how ready for love you are. Oh, love, come find me, love. I'm right here, love. Yay, love. Oh, love. Oh, magical, blissful, whimsical, beautiful love, 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 fucking love. You don't know shit about love. I'm in love. And it's horrible. I have all these insane responsibilities. I have to be there for her. Always listen to her. Always respect her. Always buy her maxi pad brand. Always. There's no skipping, holding hands in the park. We don't fucking skip. I used to be just like you. A poet using his wit to create delicious affirmations about what love may bring. But that shit is dead. Because now I'm in it. Thick, dense, molasses, deep in love. This ain't, ooh, we look good in selfies, love. This ain't, what? You like TV? I like TV. This ain't, I love you, I just came, now I don't. This is real fucking love. Get the fuck up. I used to be single, lonely, miserable. It was amazing. But then she, dreamy, sparkly, funny, kind, kissed me and I saw stars and there were moon beams and I couldn't feel my face like I was having a stroke, and now we're in love. And we want this love to last forever. And we make dates for the future. And we talk about forever. Being forever. I can't eat French fries every day. I gotta stay healthy. I can't die. We've made plans. Now, I don't even have time to suffer. When I was alone, I would wake up and think about how I would do 8th grade differently. But now, I wake up next to the most gorgeous woman I've ever met in my entire life and let her drive us into the desert to look at art installations. And do you know what sucks? I like it. Who the fuck do I think I am? Desert art? That's not me. I don't like doing stuff. I'm selfish. And she's changing that because she's the one. Since birth, I've spent 95% of my brain looking for her. And I found her. What am I gonna do with that 95% now? Work on myself? I've stopped thinking about women I never slept with. I've stopped getting into car accidents, seeing who the hot girl in the car is. I don't get in the long checkout line because the cashier is cute. I get in the short one. I want to go home. Do you know what that means? That means these hot women of my life are now just people. People who are assholes like everybody else. Now, if a hot girl out of else is hiding me, I say, get the fuck away from me. I don't need any more friends. I'm in love. And she's my best friend. I tell her everything because she wants to know everything. And she accepts it, all of it, unconditionally. And if she doesn't understand, we talk about it. making eye contact, in a loving conversation, and to the clarity. She says, I love you, and I say, I love you too, and then I throw up in the bathroom. She's crazy. Normal, regular women wouldn't accept these issues. Laziness, crankiness, low self-esteem. How am I supposed to get better without a girlfriend calling me an inconsiderate asshole all the time? Do you know what it's like to wake up to the sun every single fucking morning? I miss the rain, the shit, the arguing and fighting. I'm running out of pain for my art. She's ruining my career. Don't you get it? This relationship is amazing. I can't blame her for anything. If there's problems, it's me. If I'm sad, it's me. If I'm miserable, because I'm used to being miserable in my past relationships, I can no longer be irresponsible. I got a partner who's always holding me accountable and fucking me every single goddamn day. She loves to fuck me. My dick and balls are fucked. Sometimes I look at her and there's so much love in my heart that it feels like my heart is going to explode. This love is going to kill me. Tonight. When I get home, she'll be there on the couch, wearing a sexy nightgown, reading a book titled, I don't know, I Don't Love Joshua. And she'll say, hey baby. I'll say, hey honey. She'll say, how was the show? I'll say, oh, it was great. She'll say, did they all stand up and applaud at the end? And I'll say, of course they did. She'll say she loves me, and she'll say I'm amazing, and then she'll hold me, and then we'll have sex until I die. I'm just so tired. Just so tired.
Joshua? Joshua?
What? What the fuck? What?
You want to know what the president did now?
No.
Yo, Joshua!
What up, Joe?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready? Yeah! Let me just move this seat.
Yeah, put that back.
Yo, Joshua!
What up, Joe?
I was making tacos the other night.
Yeah!
And I got excited to think that sometime soon, my kids are gonna come running into the kitchen and they're gonna be like, oh, smack! Dad's making his famous tacos!
Yeah!
And it'll be a Friday night. You know what that means?
Movie night!
I'm gonna share all my favorite movies with my kids. Searching for Bobby Fischer,
The Iron Giant.
16 Candles, and we will laugh at the blatant racism against Asians. There's only one problem.
You ain't got no kids.
I don't have any kids.
Joe, you know what you need?
What do I need, Joshua?
I used to have nothing. No girl, no kids. Was a lone wolf in the world I lived. And I rocked this show when this girl came through. And now I pick up her son from school. I got a family, didn't have to change one diaper. And I never met a woman in the world that's like her. Being with her took no force. Got me a mom that is divorced.
Divorce moms, divorce moms.
Yes.
Divorce moms, divorce moms. Divorce moms, divorce moms.
Hell yeah.
Divorce moms, divorce moms. I'm not quite sure when time flew by. I want a wife and a family.
You're a good
I'm
guy.
not checking out chicks pun. Oh my god, your kids are so cute. Did I steal a little girl? I didn't mean to.
No, Joe. What you do? You just met her.
I thought it'd be funny to pretend to kidnap her daughter because
No,
she's so
no,
adorable.
no, that's not funny. It's not okay. You gotta learn some boundaries. Divorce moms, divorce moms. Yes, divorce moms, divorce moms. Karate, divorce moms, divorce moms. Punch, divorce moms, divorce moms.
Little time to breathe is what you need. 2 extra hands, you got mouths to feed. Let me be the one to make the mac and cheese, except when it's time to watch
UFC.
Let me take the keys to your SUV. I'll take your kids to a movie rated G.
G.
Then I'll pick you up later at the hair salon. I'm so ready for my divorce mom.
She's got 2 kids that I call mine. They drive me crazy from time to time. But when I get home, I'm glad they're there. And now I have to clean up hair in the shower. She got the power to my heart. Super sexy and super smart. She'll be my wife. One day it's clear. As long as her ass don't disappear. Divorce moms, butt. Divorce moms, booty. Divorce moms, more booty. Divorce moms,
Wait,
moms.
no,
butt.
wait. Give me those last 2 lines again.
The last 2 lines?
Yes.
She'll be my wife, one day it's clear, as long as her ass don't disappear. Oh, as long as her ass doesn't disappear. See, in hip-hop, you change the grammar to make it rhyme
No,
better,
I'm not concerned about the grammar.
Oh.
Dude,
Okay.
women are dealing with such body image bullshit every fucking day. Like metabolism is a motherfucker, alright? Shit is gonna flatten and sag. That's just the way it is. And you mean to tell me you will not continue to love your girlfriend if she loses her butt?
Correct. Divorce moms, butt. Divorce moms, like ass. Divorce moms, yes. Divorce moms.
Divorce moms! Come out and play! And cut. Please tell me you're taking a water break over there.
I am doing that right now.
I can't see you.
I'm right here. Is that a race joke?
Joshua, you're into your movies, right?
I love movies.
What is the name of that actor? You know, the popular one.
I need more than that.
Over 6 feet tall, light brown hair, white guy. I think his name is Chris.
Which movie?
Captain America?
That's Chris Evans.
Okay, but Chris Evans played the Human Torch, right?
Correct. He played both until it was recently played by Michael B. Jordan, a black guy.
So wait, who plays Thor?
That's Chris Hemsworth.
Wait, who plays the loose cannon?
They all do.
Okay, you know the character who like plays by his own rules, but he has a good heart.
They're white. They're all in charge.
Okay, he's in the one with the Marvel franchise that no one thought would succeed.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Who's in that one?
Chris Pratt.
Yes, no, Chris Pratt is in Jurassic World.
He's in both.
Okay, is there a franchise he's not the lead in?
Sure. Star Trek.
Who's the lead in that?
Chris Pine.
Okay, so Chris Pine,
Captain Kirk.
Chris Evans,
Captain America.
Chris Hemsworth,
Captain Thor.
Chris Pratt,
Is in everything.
Passengers,
Chris Pratt.
Magnificent Seven,
Chris Pratt.
Hell or High Water,
Chris Pine.
Who's the love interest in New Ghostbusters?
Chris Hemsworth.
In Wonder Woman?
Chris Pine.
Not another teen movie?
Chris Evans.
Oh, the famous tennis star.
That's Chris Everett.
Oh, the famous comedian from SNL.
Chris Farley.
No.
Chris Kattan.
No.
Oh, Chris Rock, a black guy.
Yes, he was in Rush Hour.
That's black guy number 3.
And then he was in 30 Rock.
That's Chris Parnell.
Oh, he died recently.
That's Chris Cornell.
Oh, the lead singer from Coldplay.
That's Chris Martin.
Oh, the one who beat up his girlfriend.
That's Chris Brown, a black
Oh.
guy.
Oh, the donut company.
That's Krispy Kreme.
The Miggity Miggity Mac Daddy.
That's Chris Cross.
He sings Sailing.
That's Christopher Cross.
Oh, the New Jersey governor.
That's Chris Christie.
Oh, he directed Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's Chris Columbus.
He discovered America.
That's Christopher Columbus. He didn't discover shit.
He did. He discovered that holiday in December,
Christmas?
named after Christopher Columbus.
No, Jesus Christ!
Oh, he's the one worshipped by wrestling
No,
fans.
that's Chris Jericho.
From Mr. Robot.
That's Kristen Slater.
He committed mass African
That's
genocide.
Christianity.
He played Batman.
That's Christian Bale.
Oh, the girl from Twilight.
That's Kristen Stewart.
He put Baby in the corner.
That's Patrick Stewart.
He put Baby in the corner.
That's Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, he played McDreamy.
Patrick Dempsey.
Oh, he wrote Sex in the City.
Michael Patrick King.
Oh, he beat throat
It's
cancer.
Michael Douglas.
He was great in Back to the
It's
Future.
Michael J. Fox.
Oh, the guy who played Dexter.
It's Michael C. Hall.
He played the
It's
Geek.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Oh, the comedy group from Canada.
That's Kids in the Hall.
He goes, ooh, ooh, ooh,
That's
ooh, ooh.
Arsenio Hall.
He makes throat lozenges.
That's Halls.
I bet Michael Douglas likes Halls. He sings my favorite song.
He does not sing,
He
Joe.
does. He sings my favorite song. He came from somewhere back in a long ago. Sentimental fools up back in the rock to
It's Michael McDonald.
He makes great French fries.
That's McDonald's.
He plays British guy in Spinal Tap.
That's Michael McKean.
He plays British guy in Batman.
That's Michael Caine.
Didn't they take him from you at the airport?
That was Michael Caine.
He sings Ain't No
That's
Half
Big
Steppin'.
Daddy Kane.
He sings father figures
George Michael.
from Arrested Development.
Okay, so George Michael is on the show, but he's played by Michael Cera.
From Space Jam.
It's Michael Jordan.
Oh, he was the new Human Torch.
It's Michael B. Jordan.
He was in Creed.
Yes!
He played Rocky.
No, it's Sly Stallone.
He sings Everyday People.
It's Sly and the Family Stone.
Wait. Who was the one who used to be married to Angelina Jolie?
That's Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt! That's the one I can never remember. This girl on Bumble said I look like Brad Pitt.
Okay.
When we first met, she texts back right away. Now sometimes it takes almost a day. I thought we connected, my stomach's in knots. Why won't she respond? Show me those 3 dots!
You can't be mad or get upset. If she don't call, don't break a sweat. Just take a breath, cause this is true. Sometimes in life, it's not about you.
If she don't say hi,
It's not about you.
she keeps walking by.
It's not about you.
But her sexy
It's
dress,
not about you.
my friend's success,
It's not about you. She don't date thespians.
it's not about you.
She dates lesbians.
It's not about you.
She bought a house.
It's not about you.
She married her spouse.
It's not about you. She don't wanna dance.
It's not about you. She moved to France.
It's not about you. Your boss is rude.
It's not about you. That drunk dude booed.
It's not about you. She don't date blacks.
It's not about. Wait, no.
Yeah,
that's
that's
about
actually-
me.
that would be-
I'm black.
yeah.
She's being
Yeah.
racist to me. It's
Fucking
fucked up. It's
racist.
fucked
Yeah,
up. It's
that's-
fucked up.
Yeah, that's, you know,
Yeah.
today's rap
Oh,
song.
it's not about you. You saw her thong.
It's not about you. Your friend went viral.
It's not about you.
You're in a downward spiral.
Okay, that's about you. It's not
One
about
fucking
you.
video.
It's not about you.
One
It's
video.
not about you.
Now
Joe.
they
It's
have
not
a
about
development deal.
It's not about
Just
you.
because they got a
It's not
bunch of
about you.
hits.
It's
A
not
bunch
about
of
you.
hits.
It's not about you.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. You're Joshua. You're right. I shouldn't take things so personally. I know I shouldn't.
Right.
But can't that lead to a life of being irresponsible or just a straight up asshole? Joshua, when is it about you?
Well, Joe, that's a great question. Let me help you. If you knocked her up, that's about you. You went bankrupt, that's about you. Now you got some kids, that's about you. Don't know where they live, that's about you.
I wasn't clear.
See, that's about you.
I let her get near.
That's about you.
She said relationship.
That's about
We
you.
had sex, I dipped.
Joe, that's about you. You've got no money.
That's about you. You think your nose looks funny?
That's about you. You can't commit.
That's about you. You always quit.
That's about you. You're always hangry.
That's about you. You get so cranky.
That's about you. You got love life problems.
That's about you. You don't wear condoms.
That's about
Everybody, actually.
Yeah.
That's about you. 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 That is about you.
And that's why I can't keep fucking with these white
I
girls.
keep saying the same thing to you.
Dude, so I was listening to NPR the other day,
Uh-huh.
and this Trump supporter, this fucking guy, he says, "Oh, I went to the same high school as the black kids. I don't have any white privilege."
Yeah.
He doesn't fucking get it.
Yeah.
I fucking get it.
Do you though?
I just wish the rest of the world knew what I know.
What do you think you know?
Okay, so I grew up in Chicago. I attended a predominantly black high school on the west side. When I was in school, a lot of the African American students wore these t-shirts with Malcolm X holding a rifle on the front and the phrase, "by any means necessary." On the back, it said, "It's a black thing. You wouldn't understand." So what did I do?
Date a black girl.
I dated 2 black girls. I tried to understand.
That should be a t-shirt.
I tried. I tried hard. Have I told you that when I was at Princeton University, I studied very closely
Yes, all the
with
time.
Dr.
So
Cornel
many
West,
times. You
the
said
Nobel
that.
laureate Toni Morrison?
Yes.
I learned about the brutality that has been in place in this country for generations, keeping African Americans in their place, because God forbid blacks in this country have a voice. I learned about the white power structure and how it continues to keep this construct alive through voter ID laws, through electoral redistricting, through unfair drug laws and prison sentences. Our entire form of entertainment is based on blackface minstrelsy, using black bodies as vessels for white inner fears and desires. I know that my white privilege gives me tremendous power. And like Spider-Man, with great white power comes great white responsibility.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying. I get it. I get what it's like.
What's like?
Struggle. The black struggle, the plight.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
I think I've earned it.
Earned what?
To use the N-word.
No.
I mean, I'm not going to use it like around black people. I would never do that. I'm just going to use it in the comfort of my own home, like to myself, like a pronoun.
Okay, you're belittling our plight.
Oh, why do you get to use it? It wasn't even yours. We gave it to you.
Okay. First of all, fuck you. Secondly, I don't use it. Third, I don't want it. Fourth, I wish the word would die. And fifth, hey, fuck you.
I'm just going to use it in my car, to myself, when I'm listening to Kendrick.
Just because you're white doesn't mean you get to have everything.
All right, well, can I use other words that sound like the N-word?
No!
Ninja?
No!
Nizzle?
No!
Nia?
No!
Ruth Negga?
Too close!
Nigeria?
No!
Nigeria?
No!
Indian women named Nagar?
Oh my God, no! You know, how can you ask me to use a word you've never felt the sting of? A word that for decades has been used systematically, institutionally, scientifically to oppress my people. And you want to use this poisonous word for what? Your fucking amusement? You fucking culturally insensitive fuck!
So no?
No!
All right. Then you don't get to use the F word.
Fuck?
No, the other one.
Oh, faggot?
Yes!
Oh, it's just faggot.
Dude, stop it. That is a word used to belittle members of the queer
I'm
community.
not talking about queers, I'm talking about
Dude,
faggots.
stop it. That is an utterly offensive word.
They use it in the queer as folk.
Because they're allowed to.
Why do you care? You're not gay.
That doesn't matter.
Joe. Are you gay?
I am a motherfucking ally, and I support my LGBT brothers and sisters.
Okay. First of all, it's LGBTQF now.
What's the F for?
Faggot.
Stop it. I think you personally use this word as a way to build up your own masculinity while tearing down someone else's.
Of course I do, duh!
Well, then stop using it. You sound like a homophobe.
No, I don't. I love gay people. I love Elton John. I dress so great people think I'm gay and I'll correct them.
Then don't use the word.
But when I'm using it, I'm not talking about those people. Okay. I want to live in a world where there can be straight faggots and gay faggots. Black faggots and female faggots. White faggots and male faggots. Faggots should be used based on the content of your character and not the character you stick your content into. I have a dream today that faggots are running
I
around.
can't believe you were using Dr. King.
I'm black, I get to do that.
You're taking this way too far.
Well, okay, fuck it. I'm a good person. I feel like my intentions should matter. I don't know what the fucking rules are,
There
Joe.
are no rules. There aren't. Which is why we have to do our best right now to just listen. And just say, okay.
Okay. Friend. And by friend, I mean honky. Honky.
Buddy, you're a fine boy, baby.
Okay, cut that shit out.
Got blood on your face.
We get it.
I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I fucking love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I fucking love my life.
I used to be a hoe back in the day, giving up to any girl that would look my way. I'm still a hoe, but a different kind. Hey director, what's my line? I'm 35 with speech issues and allergies, so I need tissues. Full-time artist, no work shift. What does that mean?
He drives for Lyft.
My past day in life is a huge disorder. One girl got a restraining order. I would say they're all crazy, but in reality, it might be me. Definitely me.
Definitely you.
Definitely me. I don't work out cause I despise anything that's exercise. I gotta lose weight, but it's hard. So fuck it, I'm just fat right now. You think I'm mad? You think I'm pissed off by how my life ended up? You think I wanna be ballin' with a big house and a nice car, my name on a billboard and a six-pack? Fuck that, I am ballin'. I'm ballin' with friends, ballin' with dreams, ballin' with possibilities that I may get to motherfucking next week when I'm done napping. Fuck being woke, I'm going to bed after I'm done. Watch season 2 of Full House, motherfucker. Yeah! I love my life. I love my life.
44 years old, no kids,
No wife.
I'm a motherfucking Princeton grad. Now I temp for cash. When I graduated, I never hesitated. I said stability is so overrated. Investment banks are talking gibberish. I don't wanna make money, gonna make a difference. So no, I'm not rich, but yes, I make a living. My 98 Civic, impressing all the women. But I stay single cause I want the best. Wanna fall in love, I won't settle for less. Why you ask? Cause I'm God's vessel. My mama used to tell me I'm so damn special. Yeah, I had a mommy who really loved me, then she died. I love my life. I love it every morning. I mean, every morning. I wake up and I look outside and go, oh, we're still doing this. And every month, I am struggling to pay my bills. It's like I'm at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I want this beautiful old artifact, and all I have is this little bag of sand known as my checking account. And just when I think I've got it, that's when everything else starts to fall down. So I gotta jump across the Anthem Blue Cross bill, and then I gotta slide underneath the AT&T bill. And just when I think I've made it, Chase Visa takes all my shit. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I fucking love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I fucking love my life.
I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I fucking love my life. I love my life.
I love my life. I love my life. Fucking love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I am done. You're the one. I know we're meant to be. Because you just touched my shoulder so gently, walked past me and said, excuse me. You're all I've ever wanted. All I've ever needed. I love you for all the right reasons. Your nose is in the perfect place. Your legs are the perfect length. Your waist is the perfect size. You have the perfect shape and color eyes. Your calves are perfectly proportionate to your thighs. You are amazing. I haven't talked to you yet, but I feel like I own you. I mean, I feel like I know you. I'll be so nice to you. You so deserve you. And since you smiled at me, I will ask you out. Not right away. Because I'm cool like that. I'm not like those other assholes. So after 3 or 4 or 14 phone conversations, I'll say to you, I don't know, maybe we should, I don't know, maybe go out. And if you say, oh, that's sweet, but I have a boyfriend, that's okay. Well, then you're just a fucking tease. Or if I try to talk to you and you ignore me, you're just a frigid bitch. Or if you politely say, thank you, but I'm not interested, well, then I'll politely say, oh, you're not that pretty anyway. See, you don't get to be anything other than what I need you to be. So stay in your goddamn place and make me feel amazing. See, I'm the one who's sane. You're the one who's crazy. You have to understand, I'm a goddamn gentleman, okay? I mean, I support these all-women screenings of Wonder Woman in New York or wherever. To me, it's not just your looks, okay? I love that you walk tall, but slightly shorter than me. I love that you're successful, but slightly less than me. I love that you're strong, but slightly more broken than me. See, that's what I need. Who am I kidding? You'd never talk to me. You pretty girls, you're so superficial. You probably saw me and dismissed me as soon as you saw me. God, I fucking hate judgmental women like you. The world revolves around you, men throw themselves at you. You know, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but I bet your story is hollow. You fucking pretty women, you haven't done shit in the entire world. It's just, you know what? No. I'm not gonna talk to you. See how that feels. I can't even look at you. You know, this is what really pisses me off. Wait, why are you looking at me? Wait, why are you walking towards me?
my God, that's crazy. You were there. That was a crazy show. It was fucking awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, no. You know, yeah, I get it. No, go. Yeah, no, I'll text you my number. Yeah, no, I'd love to do that. It's really nice. It's really nice to see you again. Yeah, no, I'll call you later. All right, great. Okay, take care. Wow, she seems really cool.
The names of the women in the following piece have been changed to protect the innocent.
Unfortunately, every time we changed one of the names to a fake name, it was a real name of a different woman in our lives.
Yeah. But we are smart.
And we have resolved this.
Dear lawn chair, when I threw that sandcastle bucket at your face and busted your lip, I thought it was going to make you laugh.
Dear coffee mug, I asked you to be my senior prom date, and then I got back together with my ex and took her instead.
I'm sorry. Dear Bannister, in 6th grade I told you that I broke up with you because my friends said you weren't pretty.
Damn, how'd she take that?
She kicked my ass.
Good for her. Dear Boombox, even though I thought you were pretty, I listened to my friends and ignored your love letters.
I'm sorry. Dear Teacup, at Disneyland you couldn't find me because I was fingering some girl named, I don't know, Microphone on It's a Small World.
Dear Piano, yes, I was making out with you at the same time that I was making out with your best friend.
I'm sorry. Dear Backdoor, it was just sex. Just nasty, unsafe, irresponsible sex.
Backdoor.
Yeah, she was into it.
Dear Donut, I was pretending to be interested in the environment.
Dear Bagel, I keyed your car.
Dear Flatiron, I was pretending to be gay.
Dear Hairdryer, I threw your keys on the roof.
Dear Toaster, I was pretending to be interested in what you had to say.
Dear Oven, you know what? You were a fucking asshole and I didn't do shit, so... But I shouldn't have called you a bitch. I'm sorry.
Dear Tupperware, we were lying in bed, you said, I need some space. And I said, I've been thinking the same thing. And you said, I need you to move over. What are you talking about?
Dear Pet Rock, you dropped out of school and weren't applying your talent to anything. I had to escape the reflection I was turning into. I'm sorry.
Dear Bathtub, right after you left, I called you and said, wait, you left your shoes. You said, what shoes?
Oh.
That's a shitty way to let someone know that you'd recently started dating someone else. I'm sorry.
Dear Doorknob, you were a place to live and I was homeless. And my depression and desperation trapped me into your life. I wasn't mad at you, I was mad at myself for staying. I'm sorry.
Dear favorite hoodie, we sat in your living room and I told you that you were easily one of the most important women to ever enter my life. I felt you hugged me tighter, and then I broke up with you. I'm sorry.
Dear Broken Light Fixture, we embraced how dysfunctional our lives were as a sign to be together. It's not a sign, it was a warning. We made our lives worse. I'm sorry.
Dear Taillight, I thought, well, I don't see myself marrying her. That's how I justified cheating on you. I'm sorry.
Whenever you ignored me, I would grab you and scream at you. I'm sorry.
Dear Denise, dear door handle. I wish I would have taken our relationship more seriously. I was so wrapped up in my own shit that I never really listened to what you were going through. I'm sorry.
I never accepted you. I just tried to coerce you to being who I wanted you to be. When you didn't listen, I would dig my fingers into your arm.
to all of you. I could have listened better. And I could have been clearer about what I wanted. I'm so sorry.
Dear tongue depressor. We were only together because you licked my wounds. I was too self-centered to even acknowledge that you were hurting too. I'm sorry. I should never put my hands on you. I'm sorry. I spat in your face. I'm sorry. I told you I loved you. I lied. I didn't even know how to love myself. I'm sorry. Dear broken mirror.
How many more of these?
More than enough. Dear broken mirror, you gave me your all and I gave you my nothing. I'm sorry. I slept with others in our bed. I'm sorry. You trusted me with your heart and I held it so carelessly. I'm sorry. I talked you into getting an abortion. I should have worn a condom. I'm sorry. All I did was throw your flaws in your face to make you seem like I was better than you. I'm sorry. I should have gone to therapy sooner. I'm sorry. I never heard you. I never listened to you. I defended myself because I didn't know how to be wrong. I'm sorry. Dear Joshua, you have used love as an excuse to be insidiously monstrous. You've been careless and allowed intimate relationships to be a place of poisonous practice and destruction. You have hurt so many people. Joshua, I'm sorry I allowed you to do so.
Dear Joe, learn from Joshua's mistakes.
Oh, come on! You've got 10 more.
Thank you so much for coming tonight. We so appreciate you being here.
Before we go, we're going to leave you with some pearls of wisdom taken from our own personal experiences. If you build it, they will come.
Unless they click maybe.
Or interested.
Or yes.
They won't come.
You're nobody.
Unless somebody says,
You're the chosen one.
no matter how little, unpopular, or mentally or physically disabled you may be, if you put your mind to it, you can fuck anything.
If life gets you down and you feel like you're in a hole, remember.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
It's the hose.
Do not feed your mogwais after midnight, or he'll gain 20 extra pounds and not book his auditions.
If you think you can see dead people,
Stop drinking.
if you think you can see aliens,
Please stop drinking.
if you think you're a mutant and you can hear our thoughts,
Keep drinking.
if you get bit by a radioactive spider,
Fuck seeing a doctor.
Become
Spider-Man!
if you witness your parents die in front of you,
Fuck seeing a therapist.
Become
Batman!
if you think you can talk to fish,
Don't tell anybody.
yeah, that's not really cool.
Fuck Aquaman.
Don't trust white people.
Unless they're Sandra Bullock.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
If you're white. If you're black, you are the chocolates in that box.
But jazz will survive thanks to young, struggling white people.
Oh, thank God.
The secret to being a great musician is
Heroin. If you've ever locked a young wizard child in this cupboard under the stairs, you may need the Department of Child and Family Services.
If you are said child wizard locked in the cupboard under the stairs, maybe use that owl to send a note to said Department of Child and Family Services.
And do not leave your kids home alone. They will use up all your aftershave, fuck up your house, and then sue you for control of their fortune.
Your toys come alive when you are not home. Even your sex toys. And they laugh about how weird your dick is.
Love is funny, but divorce is hysterical.
And men and women can have a friendship, just as long as they're having sex too.
Yeah, and if you happen to meet Prince Charming at the party on the dance floor, please make sure your shoes are fresh, because he will not remember what your face looks like.
Gentlemen, the secret to love and happiness is a real pretty hooker with an adorable laugh.
And if you run into a man who was so awful that he got turned into a beast,
And all of his staff got turned into furniture just for working for him.
and nobody spoke to him for years,
And then he tried to kill your father and then imprison you.
well, get the fuck out
What
of
are you
there!
doing with
He's
him?
a beast!
Just
he's
'cause he's a
monster.
homeowner?
You got better options. Go on Tinder.
So may the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
And remember, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Wait, I know that. Where is that from?
Psycho.
Thank you guys so much. A couple of things. We have a mailing list.
Oh, we do. Shit.
That's invisible and imaginary, so we'll figure it out. And if you want to see some more Joe and Joshua, I've got a show at USC September, so you can look at Joshua Silverback for more information about that. And Joe and I have our next show coming up in Portland. So you got any friends in Portland in November, holler at us. We might be starting our new monthly very, very soon, which will be all new shows.
We're like Tinkerbell. We live off of your applause.
Yeah.
So, like, keep applauding and we'll keep doing it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.